basis. On January 14, 2023, the government of Ethiopia, using 3 former Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church bishops, illegally ordained 26 bishops without the knowledge and approval of the central top final authority of the Holy Synod. They secretly conspired to go against Orthodox Christian Church unity by contriving divisive schemes with the intent of promoting ungodly and ethnically motivated objectives alien to the apostolic traditions and core values of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church. In Ethiopia, a country over 120 million population, 60% are Orthodox Christians. The violation of the canons and the doctrine of our church, which is against the will of the Christians and the government's open interference and exerting religious oppression, is against the constitutional religious freedom. Such an act will have grave consequences. It may even lead to a savage inter-ethnic battlefield for decades to come and spill over to the rest of the Horn of Africa. On January 18, 2023, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church Holy Synod held an emergency meeting and denounced the unholy deeds of the 3 bishops and called upon them to reverse their malicious and unlawful acts and apologize and demanded an apology and return their synod membership. However, they refused and continued their reckless actions with visible supports and backing of the federal and regional governments. As a result, the Holy Synod excommunicated and defrocked these former bishops. Despite the Holy Synod's call on federal and regional state authorities to serve and defend the public interest of the faithful and the servants of God, the federal government refused to heed the request at all levels. In a publicly transmitted television preview, the Prime Minister made wrong allegations and used divisive talks to officially enforce the legal Holy Synod leaders to break the long upheld canonical and apostolic succession laws just to accommodate the rebellious, unlawful acts. The Prime Minister also warned his cabinet from involving in this crisis and strictly banned them from helping to resolve the issue. He clearly declared partiality in favor of the unlawful acts of the violators, which are fully sponsored by the federal and regional governments. As a result, multiple forms of religious persecution and fundamental human rights are being violated in broad daylight. Physical threats, including murder attempts, have been made against holy fathers and key synod archbishops. The Prime Minister openly expressed his intention of dividing the religion regardless of the will of the faithful. On Saturday, February 4th, 2023, there were reports from Ethiopia that more than 23 youth Christians were killed by the Oromia regional government law enforcement in different locations like Shashamane town. The killings were done because the faithful youths contested the lawless acts of the excommunicated former bishops and tried to protect and stop the illegal breaking of churches and of the removal of church properties. The government exposed its autocratic behavior, violation of religion freedom and human rights, which all are very dangerous trend and could lead to a series of bloodsheds culminating into a religious civil war. Mr. President, the U.S. has bad experience in Rwanda in 1994. It is not hidden from you about what happened between the two tribes that led to the loss of millions of Rwandese of nonsense reason. The Ethiopian government is currently providing full support to the illegal so-called synod and promoting their divisive and unacceptable agenda, creating another synod and embezzling the church properties. It has become a day-to-day routine to break in churches, oppressing Christians, jailing and killing Christians and the archbishops in various regions of the country.